Hello, Munchkins. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Assalamu Alaikum. I'm very, very confident all of you guys are there thriving in euphoria, and so am I. Let's start with the chanting. Om Namo Shakti Shivaya. Om Namo Shakti Shivaya. Om Namah Shakti Shivaya. Om Namah Shakti Shivaya. Shakti, the feminine, Shivaya, the masculine, the body and the mind, the emotion and the logic. So it's becoming one with both the side and aligning both the energies within ourselves, right? So today we are talking one of the greatest subject, which is called solitude and loneliness. So we don't understand the significant difference between solitude and loneliness. So people if we are not aware of our own selves, if we are not in alignment, if we are not in balance, if we are all over the place and if we are not aware of the journey we are in, our purpose, we always feel lonely about things, if we always feel lack and we feel bored, we feel unrequited love. So loneliness comes from the space of lack, from the space of from the space of absence of love, because there is no energy called loneliness in the universe. It's just when we don't feel loved, we feel lonely, and then we look for things, material, money, work, travel, food, substance, people, situations, experiences, reasons. We find, we run there, we go be for them, do that with them, talk to them, watch some unhealthy, toxic programs, shows, news, and to just kill our loneliness, to feed that ego that okay, something I have to kill my time, something I have to give me company. But when you know the power of solitude, and when you don't chatter yourself with anything or anyone and spend that time with yourself, and then you expand, you tap into your intelligence, your potential, your genius self, and then when you get out, when you collaborate, when you expand, when you extend your ideas, your services, your geniusness, your creativity, and then that time you understand that how important that solitude is for you, right? Every single day. Like, just imagine how many of us really sit with ourselves in solitude, keeping the social media, the phone, the TV, the music, the family, the friends, the work aside, at least some time only with ourselves and source, the higher force, just sit in silence. How many of us every day? I get up at 3:30 every day, and 6:30 till 6:30 I sit down only with me. That's my meditation period, that's my reflection period, that's my writing time, that's my journaling time, that's my thinking, contemplating, healing, cleansing. But still you're doing things, but you're doing with yourself, with source. Nothing, no reason. That is nothing doing or giving out. It's going within. It's all within. You are sitting in solitude. No thoughts, no people, no responsibility, no work, no money, no possession, no yesterday, no tomorrow. It's only in the moment. Solitude. When you reach that state, every day you spend that few moments with you of solitude, then the loneliness gets away from your life. You never feel lonely, even if you have nothing or no one to do, nothing or no one to go to or do something. You don't feel lonely if you don't have internet, you don't have phone, you don't have people around, you don't have nothing, you still don't feel lonely. When people used to ask me, how did you spend your time during COVID quarantine? I always used to say, what is quarantine? I never knew what is quarantine, because for me, my life is like that. I love to enjoy, I love to live, do less, think less, live more. That's the moment I spend time with me. I do my things. Either I take self-care or cleanse my body, my mind, my house, my kitchen, my bedroom, my washroom, my study table, and my writing, and just my singing, doing my raga, cleansing my throat, practicing my singing, writing my songs, editing my scripts, and very less connecting with people. That's my regular routine. It's not quarantine routine. I live as a quarantine person. I can live in a jungle today. That's because I don't feel lonely. People say, you don't need people, you don't need work, don't you need food, don't you feel hungry? No, I don't need anything or anyone. That's what you achieve when you spend some time in solitude every single day. Your loneliness is out of your life. Depression is out of your life. Worry of loss or fear of not having anyone, not having a job, not having money, all gets out of your system, of your respiratory system. It is completely clean inside of you, Just that is the magical difference we have. People think, we have been conditioned that, mom used to say you will be lonely the way you think you live. Or, even my brother today, sometimes he says to me that you're gonna end up lonely. I'm like, what rubbish? The whole world is mine. I have everybody for me, by me, around me, and I am the person who chooses to be with whom in that moment, or how to invest my time, and where to invest my time, with whom to invest my time. Am I being productive? Am I expanding by investing my time, space, energy, money, food, whatever, my ideas and my creativity? How am I growing in my day-to-day life by either eating a food or talking to people or meeting friends or meeting business people? How am I growing? That's important for me, and all those things I can only learn and grow because I spend time in solitude. I think peacefully, I contemplate, I reflect, I can connect with the source within, I connect with my higher consciousness. I can tap into my wisdom, I understand, I have perspective, I can see through energies, I can see through different dimensions, I can interpret a situation, a connection, an experience from the eyes, from the mind of the genius self, the mind of source, is just because I spend every day in solitude, and I very less invest my time with outside of me, with people, places, experience. And when I do even that less amount of investment with outside of me, brings lots of productivity, lots of rewards, lots of blessings. And just because I spend time in solitude, I have so much to offer. I am able to tap into my infinite potential because I'm not all over the place. My energies are clean. My energies are ready to perform, my creativity is going high. Your brain is calm, your body is clean, your aura is pure and powerful, just because you keep it in solitude, you keep it sorted, you keep it grounded, you keep it balanced, pure, and in alignment. Solitude is the main focus to stay in alignment, because when you feel like, okay, I'm lonely, let me go and watch this TV show, let me go and eat this food or meet these people or do something, or go on internet and browse something, or read something which is, or watch something, or just, I don't know, what do you do? I don't know, everybody have other things to do, or let me go and do more work, extra work, earn more money and connect with people and keep doing that. No, you are just becoming a machine, you're not living a life. You are doing all these things because the root cause of it is that you feel lack, you feel lonely, you think you can't just sit and be with yourself, you can't enjoy your company, you can't be in silence, you can't just contemplate, you can't connect with the source. That is where, when you feel all that, no, you go, when you feel lonely, you feel lack, you feel empty without, where void inside, you go do more work, you go meet lot of people, you watch lot of shows, eat unhealthy way of eating, no proper sleeping, no physical, mental, spiritual exercises, no service, no community service, no understanding of human consciousness, no understanding of what's happening in the neighborhood, how can I contribute, how can we grow, what am I feeding to my body, my mind? Nothing, because you're not sitting in solitude. Only when we love spending time in solitude, we grow more, we learn more, we listen to ourselves more, we get those answers, we ask those questions. The data that we have already collected over years and years, we process them, and then we are able to create with the universe. We are able to extend from the space of our genius self. We all are the geniuses minds, but we don't tap into that infinite potential because we have always been thinking, oh, just like if I don't do something, I'm good for nothing. It's just because you. And that has become so strong in our consciousness today. If we sit for some time and we don't have people or a TV or a phone or to read or do something, we feel just lonely. We I have to do something because you feel lonely. The cause is you feel lonely. You can't just enjoy your company. Just sit. Can we just sit? Can you just enjoy your company? Not talk to anybody? Not think about anything? Can you do that? That's solitude. And when you do that, you grow, you thrive, you win, you have so much to expand, you have so much to extend, you have so much to serve, you learn so much, you listen to yourself, you listen to different dimensions, different forces, non-physical forces, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, all that power you can accumulate, you can embody when you sit in solitude. The animals are so intuitive, so instinctive because they live, they don't run, they don't chase. Understand that you are not lonely, you are a person fulfilled within yourself, you're whole, you have everything within you. That money you're creating, it's creating because of the energies within you. That energy, abundant energy, is creating money outside of you. If you're making a software code or something, whatever, if you're an engineer or you're building a house, you have the talent, that gift, that skill because it is within you. That's your gift. Understand, the more you spend every day some time with yourself in solitude, just make a practice of bringing solitude into your space. Mummy, papa, bhai, behan, bacha, biwi, sab bahar. When you are in solitude, sab bahar rehna hai. Everything has to be out of that space. It's you and source, nothing else. And when you get out and you connect with these people, places, situations, material, whatever you do, wherever you extend your energy to, it will be lively, it will be royal, it will be prosperous, well-being, genius, godliness, aligned, harmonious, equilibrium, tranquil. It will be so godly, so amazing, so magnificent. So baby, let's be in solitude. Let's connect with ourselves more. Let's connect with source more and start feeling whole within. And then everything will be effortless. I'll tell you, when I used to work, when I used to do something and hard, either it's connection, love connection, work connection, family connection, social connection, friendships, platonic relationships, acquaintances, whatever, networking. When I used to do hard more, I used to feel so exhausted energetically, and I used to not feel deserving. I used to not feel fulfilling, convinced with my actions or my investments or my receptivity. But when I started being more with solitude and allow to receive and only take inspired action, be productive, even I work for 2 hours or 3 hours or 1 hour, I used to give, create more and attract more because I was tapping into that potential which was creating that energy within me to attract more with less actions, and that is where the solitude comes into place. And solitude is for your own cleanliness, your own purification, your own growth, your own expansion, right? So spend more time with yourself, do things that brings joy to you, engage and indulge in food and patterns and beliefs and actions and services which brings harmony, balance, and all that great feeling, the profoundness into your space. And then from that space you give to community, to loved ones and everybody, the global, local, whatever you want to, wherever you want to give to your family or friends or professional colleagues. From that space when you give now, you don't feel lonely. Even if you give 0.000%, you feel fulfilled. And loneliness is like when we feel empty or a void. Oh, I want that person, I want to be with these people, I want to connect there, I want to read that, I want to watch this show, I want to spend this time, I can't sit, I have to go to work, I have to do more work, I have to something or the other, uska, we keep running because there is no peace of mind. Solitude is important, and solitude is not loneliness. You will not end up lonely. Everybody would want to be with you when you love your own company, because the universe is the mirror. It will attract people to you because you love the energies within you. When you love you, your company, your space, all want to come to that space because it's all pure, lighted, clean, sparkling, prosperous, peaceful, abundant. And when people are lonely, they want to connect with everybody, they want to do something, it's just toxic entanglement, it's just draining us. So let's be in solitude more, and let's give up on loneliness. That we don't deserve that, right? So yeah, and as I have shared in my previous video that I have partnered with Super Pro and I'm giving counseling services and answering your questions. It's answering questions is more like a diagnosis consulting thing. I'll ask you a few questions and then I would learn about you, your energies and your past and your present, and based on that I can guide you on your possible future. Possible future. How we can do, how we can work on yourselves, and how we can bring things into alignment and success, and and health and well-being and peace into space, happiness and lovely fulfilling connections, not no entanglement which is coming from loneliness. Come, I want to suck the blood out of you. No such things. Okay, so yeah, reach out to me, or you can also email me on the email ID I'm sharing below on the description box and ask your questions, and then I'll guide you. Okay, you're asking me questions, I will still guide you separately, but that will be also professional, because now I've started doing professional things. So yeah, I'm also partnering, so you can either connect with me on Super Pro on one-on-one video call and take you through the journey, or you can write to me email and I will answer through emails only. Okay, that's what it is all about. And before I say this, Vidani, I'm sending love, light and quantum healing energies to all of you lovely infinite beings. Keep thriving, guys.